It's a nice piece of chicken to eat. So yeah, and if I have to rate this, you know, while rating all of them, I'll give this one a what's up, Trinbago Vibes peeps? Welcome to another episode of Trinbago Vibes. Right now I'm on the Guayaguayare Mayaro road. Like, I was down on the side and I was feeling for a roti, and I was going for one, but then I saw this place called Jesse's Roti Shop, and when I swing in the street they were closed. So it's like, alright, well, let me hit Fyzabad right here on the stretch there, and I saw they had something called MFC, you know, Mayaro fried chicken. So we went and got it, and well, in this one, I guess we fried chicken hopping. Trinbago Vibes. Let's do this. Now, Mayaro fried chicken is located right outside the SNS Fyzabad's grocery, their car park, more on the western side of the car park here. And these are the prices here. They have a nice seating area. One thing to note though, that this is not fast food, right? I had to wait like 15 minutes before I got my order, so I assume they were frying the chicken or making the mashed potatoes on the spot. And this here is a 3-piece 50 TT, and I'm just gonna, you know, test their mashed potato. It's alright. It lacks probably a little salt. Plain mashed potato, the flavor real subtle. Alright, let's go with the fried chicken now. I try to get like at least one piece without any, you know, it gets a little sauce on it, but I was trying to get, for the most part, without it being thing. Now this real hot though, so I assume they literally just fried it. The chicken is seasoned okay. You get a slight crunch when you bite into it. The meat is not as tender as like, and most of the flavor is on the skin itself. It's a decent fried chicken. It's just flavor profile real subtle, real basic. Yeah, this might do well with probably pepper on the ketchup and the garlic sauce and everything. This is why when it is we are trying fried chicken, we try it without any sauce just to get that flavor profile. So Mayaro fried chicken, out of 5 fried chicken, probably give this a 1.5. Yeah. Alright, well, on to the next one. You know, somehow the next, you know, it always appears to have some rain happening every time we do a kind of fried chicken. Well, the last one, not the first one. This is the third one. Last time we did fried chicken hopping, right? I asked you all in the comments below to, you know, suggest some places, and you all came true. When I went through the comments, right, and I made a list, I came up with 17. Mind you, this is the third time we are doing fried chicken hopping, right? Each time we did like 5 spots. So we already did 10 fried chicken spots here in Trinidad and Tobago. And when I went through the comments of these other suggestions you all have, I came up with 17 spots. 1,700. Yeah. So this is what we're doing. We're gonna do about, well, we tackle Mayaro fried chicken, and which was aight. So we have about 5, probably 6 more to do. I don't know, we'll see how it goes at the end of this one. So yeah, so this is the second fried chicken spot in South. Yeah, so these will stick to the ones in South at the moment, and then we'll hop. Next time we're doing volume 4 and 5, probably we'll do the others. So we're in Cocoyea at the moment, you know, along the Naparima Mayaro road, and our second spot is right here, and it's called Khalids. They have barbecued, fried, jerk, pasta, and more right here in Cocoyea. Now this is 35 TT, right? Which is approximately $5. So you get, you know, 2-piece. Aside, I went mashed potato, and additionally, I got some, you know, salad, some cabbage and stuff. So look at that. Look at that. This box is kind of hefty. I give them credit for that. There's a fried chicken. And yeah, let's try it now. Price wise, I think this is a very good, you know, good bargain. The mashed potato doesn't look like what we had earlier. It looks kind of proper, but we'll see. Good. This creamy, seasoned well, flavorful, buttery. This is mashed potato dread. So with the mashed potato, they win. But anyway, this is not about the sides per se. This is about the fried chicken. And yeah, I take a little sauce on one of them, but of course, you know, I'm going to try the fried chicken. Don't mind you seeing it was in the mashed potato, but here goes. This is spicy. The meat is pretty decent, not as tender as I would like it, but still, there's a ton of flavor in the skin itself, but overall, it's not bad at all. So I'll give this fried chicken like a 3.5 out of 5 in the fried chicken scale. That's really good. Like, but if you combine all this, it's proper, you know, for the price, for the side and the fried chicken and a salad. Not bad at all. Alright, so this is Khalids. Let me move on to the next spot. By the way, I will leave the opening hours to all these spots in the description below. Alright, along the southern main road in Romain, just before the mosque, well, right next to Charles Street, is Nabz fried chicken. Spot number 3. They didn't have mashed potatoes, this wrongs. So I got the fries, yes. I've just put garlic sauce in the side there. So you can see the type of fries they have. We'll jump into the chicken just now. But yeah, so this was 35 TT. So 5 US there about. Nice seasoned fries, very crispy. Real fries though. Like real fries from Nabz. But of course we are here for the fried chicken. Now this is our next spot. Like, they have fried chicken, they're selling fried chicken, but they have like a wide range of menu items. You could get gyro or chiro, you could get noodles, you could get rice instead of the fries if you wanted. Alright. I just realized the leg, I get leg and thigh, and the leg was actually covered in sauce. So I just want to get a bite of this thigh. It's looking proper though, it's looking proper. So if there's one complaint, it's a little too salty for me. Like, it over seasoned a little bit, but it's very flavorful. The chicken is nice, it's tender, you know. Have a slight spiciness in the flavor and the flavor profile, and a nice crunch on the outside, as fried chicken is supposed to be. But again, it's probably a little too over seasoned, at least for me. So that's the only thing I could complain about it, but I could easily give this, you know, 3.5 out of 5. Honestly, I could probably give it a little higher if the seasoning wasn't as strong. I mean seasoning, I mean the salt factor. So for those people who recommended this, good job. Alright, next spot. You know, well, on the way to Fyzabad along the Oropouche road at Krispy Krunchy here, and this is a 1 piece and fries, 25 TT, and you get fries, you get a biscuit or small buns. The fries are thick curly fries, which is decent. And well, come here for the fried chicken. And fried chicken have a nice crunch to it. The meat itself, yeah, a little nice and tender. But the seasoning, I know it's there, but it's not hitting me, you know, with flavor. I mean, overall it's a nice homemade style fried chicken, and for $25, can't go wrong. Just for the tenderness of it, I'll probably give this a 3 out of 5. Crispy, crunchy, fried chicken. Yeah, down Fyzabad side. Alright, let's move on to our final spot, a little further up the road. At the back of Twin Walls to be exact, and this is right next to a Rig restaurant, you know, on the South Truck Road. Yeah, basically diagonally opposite Gulf City Mall for reference. Anywho, in the back here has a good few food trucks, which we'll tack back to, you know, one of these days. So don't forget to hit the like button. But for now, yeah, final chicken spot. Now, of course, I've been eating fried chicken different points throughout this whole video, and it would have been on different days, but you know, I'm trying to keep it consistent with the t-shirt. I think a few people mentioned this. They're like, Rajiv, you have to try this, you have to try this. And well, our final spot in this fried chicken hopping volume 3 episode, Amos home style fried chicken. He opens at 5 in the evening and it's currently 9 in the night. Yeah, this man real good though. This was a box of wings. He had wings and tenders remaining at this hour. And this was about 65 TT for this portion of wings. It's about 6 full wings. So this is like a good enough test to test his chicken, the fried chicken, you know. This is spicy. The meat is nice and tender. You get that outside crunch. This is very, very good though. And all the other meals, I took fries or a mashed potato. This time I just went with a portion of, you know, the chicken, because the chicken is the star. And let me tell you, yeah, this relish, like, to rate this, I'll easily give this like a 4 out of 5 for the flavor, for the texture, for the spice I get in. Hell, I might even give it a little 4.5 actually. Yeah, not bad, Amos. Not bad at all. Trinbago Vibes. Well, hope you all enjoyed this one. I'm going to finish up this. These were 5 spots in this one that we tackled from. We started in Mayaro, we went to Romain, we here in San Fernando. We keeping it south, you know. And I'll see you all in the next one. I'll go on later.